All
Hello,
right.
guys. All
It's
right.
it's
So,
going to take a minute because people are expecting us at
people
seven
aren't
thirty.
here yet. That's right. Only the people who were waiting, and I don't think anybody was waiting. So, it'll just be those on the replay gang that will see this, but
Yes.
oh my god. Now I don't even remember what the hell I was going to tell them. Oh yeah. I tried to keep the trolls out tonight. I tried to take the advice that Caleb's other half gave me about horizontally. But listen, when you don't have the fancy apps, I know Dee Dee and Jackie and Caleb and Jacob and all them, they have like they
Stream
do
trunk,
the app,
steam
right?
trunk,
Stream
whatever it
Lab,
is.
Stream some one of those, right?
Yes,
And I don't do that. I just go old school YouTube and let them hash it out because they're making it better all the time.
I think
YouTube is,
so.
yeah, I mean, because when they first started, when we first started doing lives, it was kind of rudimentary and you couldn't do shit. But now, they are coming out with, rolling out new implementation. But the horizontal, you can go in your advanced settings, and horizontal would not show me to all the trolls, right?
Okay.
But vertical offers you up, and it makes perfect sense because I've seen this happen on my own when I'm just scrolling around. I see people that I don't even know doing lives and think,
Me
wow,
too.
I've never been offered them, but that's why it is. But when you're going live with someone in here, if I was by myself, I could totally turn the right, and I think we would still be side by side. But yeah, remember the old way, it was, top and bottom, it was
Stack.
up
Yeah.
here, right? Stacked. So they are making strides, but what happened was I tried to do it. That's why I was like, let's go live early because my son popped in on us and he's here and
Mhm.
this is the room he'll be sleeping in. So he's
Oh,
traveled
he's
all day. He
staying.
drove his motorcycle.
Oh, oh.
So yeah.
Well,
And he always puts me on edge. I hope he's listening to this.
Missy
My
said I look.
daughter's dream children never gave me an ounce of trouble.
Aw.
Him, he's just like me. That's the problem. Do you know what I mean? Like we butt
See?
heads because he's exactly like I am. The other two are a little more like their dad, so we get along really well like that. But
Right,
me and
right.
him, yeah. So I love him. I want you to know I have love for my son. I'm
But
not
love
saying
doesn't mean that you don't get frustrated.
I
So,
get frustrated with him. Like he knows it too, and he works me up. He works me into a freaking tither. But anyway, that is the reason that we will have trolls probably. They are offering that. I mean, but when Zane said that, like a light bulb went off, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like the whole world, a
yeah,
brand new world. I was just like, "What? You're
because
right." Okay,
you know
so
they come.
I will never be able to go horizontally, except in the bedroom,
Well, other than,
on lives on my phone, Dawn, because I always like to have a partner. Me by myself,
it's like Johnny Carson, Ed McMahon. You got to have somebody to play off
you
of.
gotta have I gotta have a partner. I gotta
It
have a
just
partner.
goes.
Yeah. And so tonight we thought we would get down and dirty because we always do
Oh, yeah.
anyway. And I just thought, you know what? We'll talk about this was your idea, and I thought it was a super idea because we're into summer.
It's
And
summer.
it's time for scents to come out and we start
Ye-
smelling good because what you smell like in the summer is usually not so good.
Usually. If you
Right?
don't use the
So,
right perfume, you're going to not smell so good. So there
yeah.
you go. Oh, twinning.
Oh my god. Oh shit, we are.
Twinning.
Look, but I didn't put my Willy Wonka on. I need to figure out what I did with that one because I bought two for this.
Oh,
I couldn't
that's
decide.
cool.
And then I bought this boot. You bought this boot, right?
I got
Okay,
the
yeah.
boot and I
Yeah.
and I got the little dangly.
Oh
Because who
crap, I
doesn't love a
need that.
dangle?
Send me the link for that because I gotta get that
I
too.
will. I love it.
Yes. Ah, we are twinning. Hello, guys. Welcome in. You know, when you're on a diet, YouTube shows you, or everything shows you friggin' donuts. And donuts are teeny little holes of cake.
Yeah.
They're cakes basically,
Fried
and
cakes.
yeah, and I love them. I love donuts. I always say like my downfall is cake, but I really think to expand on that, I'm really into donuts, guys. And now all I
Yeah.
get is donut videos, and I'm like, please don't tempt me with a good time. I love a damn donut.
Oh, so do I.
But anyway, how was today for you? How did it go? How did everything turn out for you?
Today was an okay day. So I don't
Okay.
really have too many complaints. It was hot as hell. Was out early in the morning, worked, got aggravated, the usual.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, I'm not complaining.
Yeah. Because the alternative is the soup line, and I'll take work all day.
Yeah, I mean, I just
Right.
can't do it. I'm too bougie for the soup line, Winnie. You know you
Right,
are
we
too.
are. We can't live like that, and
We can't.
I don't. I'm not ashamed to say it, but I just am one of the. I can't do.
I buy store brand and I cringe, but
I do
sometimes store
too.
brand's okay.
It is okay. It really is, and it's taken me 50 something years to get to that, but I really am like, okay,
Yeah,
we're gonna
admitting
be
it.
all right. Oh my God. So welcome in everybody. Rosemary, hi. How are you? Tai Tai. Oh my God, hi guys.
Rael,
Craig Bergen
Missy.
boy.
Missy says I look young with my hair back. I must look like an ancient hag because I've
What?
gotten some comments lately. No, and I'm not saying that Missy said that I look old, but
No.
there was a guy that came up to me last week. I was talking to one of my friends and I was on my way out to lunch. And this guy's like in his 70s and he was talking about working in one of the old buildings, which no one's worked in since like the mid 80s. And he says, well, you work there? I said, do I look that old?
God.
Right, no. And I'm like, geez.
Wow.
So I
Thanks a
gotta
lot.
wonder.
That was 40 years ago. By the way, guys, the 80s, 1984 was 40 years ago.
I know, I
I
know.
have a hard time the hardest time that I have is thinking that the 90s were 30 years ago. Like I read
Yes.
that somewhere and it just like made me go like, oh,
It's like vintage. And
yeah.
and while we're all here, I just want to throw this out and talking about the 80s. Hulu has a documentary next Thursday called Brat, and it's about the Brat
Oh
Pack.
God, I know. I'm
I
so
can't wait.
excited.
Me too.
They
Me
got them
too.
all too.
Yes. Yes. It's gonna
It
be awesome.
it took one of them to do it's Andrew McCarthy, right?
Andrew McCarthy,
Okay.
Molly
He was
Ringwald.
hot. So they were all of them. And
Yes.
Emilio Estevez,
He's still
we
hot.
still hot. We haven't seen him in a long time. Like he's
No.
shied away from doing anything. Like he's pretty much been low key out of the
Very.
picture.
Well, his
But so
brother.
when he tied on to it and they showed, I was like, oh, this shit just got real. So
Yes.
yeah, I am the Brat Pack was just all of them.
Can't wait.
Oh,
Can't
Ally
wait.
Sheedy. Oh my
Ali
God.
Sheedy. Yeah, she's another one that doesn't turn up that often anymore.
No,
So,
no. And I get it. They made their money back when they were kids. Why?
yeah.
I wouldn't turn a lick at nothing else either.
You know who really turned out to be hot? Like smoking hot?
Who?
Anthony Michael Hall. Do you
Yes, because
remember
he
him
filled
from the Dead
out.
Zone?
He
Dear
was.
God, I said, life has been sweet to
Yeah,
this
because he
man.
started the lifting and getting
Yep.
bulked up. He
Yep.
looks good. Yeah,
He
he
was
was
also on
really
the
good.
Goldbergs for a minute and he looked good on there. And I'm like,
Yeah, I remember that.
damn.
Yeah, I saw that the other day. I saw something with him on it. And I did watch sometimes I'll watch when they go to a Comic Con or an 80s con or
Yes.
whatever, one of those like reunion things, and I'll watch who all comes out. But I do not think that Judd.
No,
Oof.
no.
And in the Breakfast Club, I would have licked his whole
Me
body
too.
like
Me too.
100%.
He was
Okay,
smoking, really. He really, really was.
he
But
was. Oh
fun
my God.
fact before I forget, because this is pretty neat. one of my friends lived in Jersey, in West Deptford, if anybody
New
knows where West Deptford
Jersey.
is. New Jersey, South Jersey, yes.
Yeah.
And Anthony Michael Hall was dating a waitress at one of the diners
Oh
in
my.
that area, and he used to go in. Now, how he wound up with a diner waitress in South Jersey, I'll never know, but
Right.
you know, it keeps hope alive that one of my,
Yeah.
real dream
Yeah.
guys are going to come
It
around.
can
So you never
happen.
know. It could
Sean
happen.
Cassidy, I'm right here.
Yeah.
He's still hot to me. I follow him on Instagram, and he
Yeah.
has a lovely family, and he's been married to the same woman all along. So he turned out
Forever.
to be a good
Yep.
guy.
Yep.
But I mean, I'm sure there's people can dig up anything on anybody, guys. But anyway, or make up anything. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Today's world, we just say it's yeah, that's the damn truth. Why not? Shit. Why? And half the world believes it, right? But seriously, he just turned out to be a stone cold fox to me. Like I think he looks so great. So
Yeah.
yeah, I loved I loved him. But I had some older friends that were into his brother and my sister's friend. One of my sister's friends. Oh God, this is before our time. He had a TV show. Guys, if you're 60 or older, you'll remember this because my older sister used to watch Bobby Goldsboro. Do you guys
Oh,
remember
yeah, I
him?
remember who he is.
Okay, right. And then, I got embarrassed there because I was thinking about it. Like, he's kind of hot. But anyway, um, yeah, one of my sister's friends had a poster of him, or maybe my sister did, or something. And
Oh,
the air conditioner did go off, and I did get a little hot flash thinking of those guys. So if
yeah,
my face is flushed,
I could
that's
see.
all it is, guys. I feel
Uh,
like I have to explain. And my daughter, her face gets red too because she gets like a little embarrassed easily, and I do that too. I flush, and I
yeah.
also have hot flashes because hello menopause. But I have had people say like, "Oh my God, you're turning beet red." It is then I get more red because I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm turning beet red."
You're
Now everybody
weird.
knows.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, Hot Flash City, here we come. Pixie Buddha, hello, welcome in. Eva, oh my God, Rebecca, hi, hi, hi. Jolie, thank you for being a mod tonight. I love you for that. You are amazing. And Craig, always, always good. I feel like
Craig
we'll need him. Dee
Beatty.
Dee's here. Thank you for modding for me. I always want
Hey,
to say thanks to
guys.
the mods. So, yeah.
Okay.
Before we get into the meat and potatoes, okay, here my air kicked on, so I should be okay in a minute.
Good.
But
Good.
anyway,
You're getting less red.
yeah, it's going away. It's going away. But anyhow, I had something childhood trauma with Bobby Goldsboro or what?
Oh,
Goldsboro. Anyway,
Goldsboro.
that's it. But I have to tell you, Craig is, he's great. He sends us stuff. We all send each other things, you know that. And so he sent me this incredible deal on a mini garden party the other day. This
What?
lady wanted 650 something dollars.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this gets good, but it was on eBay. So I knew I had because she was saying authenticity guaranteed. Wah wah wah.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
was like,
You sent me a picture of this.
yeah,
Yes.
okay. So the little white one, little bitty. So I couldn't ring out fast enough. I had offered her at first, and then she said no, and I was like, well, just give it to me. Okay, cut to. She took a couple of days to mail it out. Yada yada yada. It goes to I want to say Manatee, New Jersey. That's
Yes.
where their eBay's one of their offices is that they authenticate out of,
Yes.
right? So it got there yesterday, honey. Oh my gosh! It with the quickness they were like, "We refunded your money. That is not authentic." I was like,
Wow. Wow.
"Yeah,
I told you it wouldn't pass if it wasn't real. I said, just go
no,
ahead, do it because they
yeah,
will flag it immediately. So,
yeah."
yeah.
And I was like so tickled. So don't be scared to buy when it says authenticity guaranteed and they send it to them. They're going to find
You'll,
out and you get your money right back. It was a nothing deal, but it was
yep.
worth it to me to try it.
You
Cause
never
I
know.
didn't know. And she had terrible pictures. So I was kind of like, nah, we're 50-50 on it. I'm out nothing. So I kind of got a windfall today because I got all that money back. But yeah, she tried it.
Good.
She tried it. Bless her heart. Not bless her heart. F you for trying to fake me out, beesh.
Exactly, but
What did
maybe
she
she
think
didn't
she was
know.
going to do, Dawn?
She thought she was getting one over. She was a
How and
criminal
how? You're
trying to
not going to
pocket the
do it on
money.
them?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're not going to dupe them. It's just not happening.
No.
So,
You are not going to get past their authenticators. I mean,
no.
and then I started looking. She had Chanel, some little SLGs, and she had a Speedy. And I knew that Speedy right off the bat was fake because the handles did this to a point.
Oh,
And
definitely.
that's a
Yeah,
dead that even if they use like a good vachetta or leather on it and that
yeah.
canvas is feeling up, but that
Sometimes
is a dead.
it's a giveaway. And sometimes, too, if the handle's really thick, I've
Hmm.
seen fakes where the handle
Yeah.
was really, really thick.
Yeah.
Definitely, like, no, no,
I was
stay
like,
away.
okay, now I'm scrutinizing everything you have, and all of her stuff says authenticity. I don't think you can put anything on there for more than 500, and they don't. I
No.
really kind of don't think they do that.
And now they offer $40 if you want something
Yes, it's
authenticated that's
worth it.
under,
It's
but
worth
that's
it.
on you. It's
Hmm.
definitely worth it.
Totally worth the money back because I don't want to ever get a fake from eBay again, and they don't want you to get one. Mercari, however,
Oh, it's the Wild West.
it is
Please.
why it is Amazon and eBay 13 years ago. Like, it's that thing, maybe 10 years ago. It's that just
Yep.
anything goes. Oh yeah, this is so yeah, I'm sad to say. Well, I'm not really sad to say it's gonna make a good video. I have something to show. So that happened today, Dawn. I had to work, but I didn't go to work. I got up at like 5:30. So 2 days in a row, I've had
Wow.
8:15 doctor appointments for Carter,
Oh,
who had her. She's had ingrown toenails since she was young,
oh, that's painful.
and we had them removed, or so we thought, when she was
Oh, it came
11,
back. Oh,
and they came back. And this time she was like, take the whole nails. I don't care what you have to do now.
oh, it's a
I don't want.
sin.
So
Oh,
so that
God.
was her deal yesterday. And then today, Bill
Terrible.
had a shot. So they gave us three options on his eye. His doctor was back, and we got kind of pissy because the doctor last week didn't do crap,
Right,
and he could
right.
have had a whole week of healing by now.
That's a shame.
Yeah. And
That's
we
that's
did we
unconscionable.
Yeah, we did make it known. Like, when you tell us to call and you aren't available, we expect that all your doctors will be like you and
Right.
proactive and help. And he didn't have he I don't know if he was too busy, he was taking twice the loads because you were gone. But still, I don't care. We
Somebody
needed
should have
help.
been there. Right.
It was an
Somebody should have been there.
emergency.
It was an emergency.
Yeah.
And God forbid, I mean, it could have been worse
Yeah.
than what it was, but it was
Yeah.
bad enough.
Yeah. And he
So,
still can't see good enough to drive. I'm still driving us everywhere, which y'all know.
yeah.
On top of that, so today we had that. While I was gone, we got half of our fence replaced. So I know you've seen pictures in the backyard. I
Yes.
think I've showed everybody, but that fence is as old as the house. They put it up in the 90s. So what we did was we did what people could see on the road and then to our house in the front.
Uh-huh.
But so I have a neighbor that shares the fence beside me and
Right.
behind me, so I didn't do. I don't know. I mean, if they came to me and said, "Hey, like, you know,
There's
we'll kick in,"
politics. Right. There's politics with the fence, and I
yeah,
found that out.
okay,
If the fence part, the nice part is inside of your yard,
uh-huh,
that's your fence.
okay,
If
it's not
posts, okay, then that's not your fence. That's their
okay,
fence to replace.
okay. So we didn't do it. We did. We just said to hell with it. And what was in
As
our
you
yard,
should.
we replaced.
Yes, that's exactly it.
It needs it. But see, okay, so and I'm not blaming. I want to say this first because I don't want to make a bad neighbor. I love my neighbors beside me. They're very sweet. They have little kids that play outside. I let them play in our yard all the time because I'm like, I like to hear little kids playing because mine aren't little anymore, and it warms
Yeah.
my heart to hear them
Aw.
out there playing and having fun. So I'm like, yeah, play all day. I don't care. But and then the guy behind me, he put in that pool like I think it's been 3 years ago. Here's the thing with the pool, and I'm not blaming. I'm Of course he wouldn't know. Nobody would know this would happen. But we're on kind of a slope, right? And we go
Oh.
downhill. That pool drains when it rains, it drains off. And so it was taking our
Ugh.
fence and it was falling over because it
Right.
was, yeah.
From the
So we
water,
had
sure.
these, yeah. And I didn't feel like going back there and going, well, damn, you put this pool. Like, I don't want to do that. It's not, you know,
Right.
he's not as responsible for how water flows, right? So
True, true.
yeah, so what I did was we had the fence people, and it was expensive, and I didn't even do the whole way around. Let me tell you, those,
Fences are expensive, really.
oh my
Even if you
god.
don't get a real fancy one, they're expensive.
Yeah, and I didn't. We got the bare basic,
Yep,
privacy fence panels, right? And
yep.
but they put them in as slats, but yeah, we had them concrete in
Oh,
those.
good.
Yeah, so they backed the fence up a little bit because you can't concrete right where your gas line is. So
Right.
whoever put this gas line in did it not to code. So or not gas line, the fence. So anyway, now we're fixed on that. So I mean that has been my day. And
Oh,
so Bill
God,
got
what
a
a mess.
shot. My son popped up on us. So I worked today. So I had like back to back to
Yeah,
back.
constant. Jesus.
I mean, when I go to bed tonight, I'll just fall into bed and be like, I
Well, you
hope.
need to do that. You need to fall right to sleep. So
I
that's not a bad thing.
I need to. But anyway, yeah. I'd love to let my kids come play in your Eva. I would love for your little boys to come play in the yard. We used to have a trampoline, a jungle gym, a playhouse. My kids were like, "Nah, I'm gonna stay in here and play this video game." Yeah, but what are you gonna do? But they moved here from New York. So they're from New York and
Oh,
they're very fit. The parents, they're very nice and very
okay.
fit. And so they have three boys. And they do ride their bike, they play. As long as the sun is out, they're out.
Oh, well,
Kind
that's
of like
good.
we did as kids.
Yeah, because
So I
now
love that,
they don't go out.
I
Mm-hmm.
love that. Yeah. So I don't care what, if they play my yard, great. I'm cool with that as long as they're out getting exercise, right? So
Yes.
take me with you. I need the exercise. But yeah, so tonight, Dawn, tell us what we're going to do.
We're going to be sharing our summer scents. What fragrances we love for the summer, couple of new things, couple of standbys, like all kinds of stuff that you guys might want to get, test, and try, and smell fresh because we want to be fresh. We don't want to be
We
stinking.
definitely, yeah.
So I'm going to start off, Winnie, if you don't mind. And
I want you to start.
I'm
Yeah.
so upset because I sent you a bottle of this, and this
Oh,
is the
oh,
vacation perfume that smells like the vacation sunscreen.
okay.
And
Yeah,
it's
I
an
would love that.
EDT. They also have the after sun. And let me tell you, this smells. Oh, I'm going to put some on because I don't have anything on right now. This is like you're out on the beach somewhere. If I had smell-o-vision,
Ooh, oh,
you could
I
give it
can
a
smell
smell.
it through the phone,
Oh, it
girl.
smells like sunshine and tropics, and oh, it's just amazing. I love putting this on after a shower.
Yeah,
It's just unbelievable. I mean, you put this on, if you get a morning shower and you put this on right afterwards, you go about doing your weekend chores and whatnot. Because I usually take a shower at night, but I'll use this at night too. But if
yeah,
you do it during the day, you put it on, you got your lotion on, like maybe something that's a little bit fruity scented. Put this
yeah.
on top of it because the lotion gives you a nice base, right?
Okay.
Because you
Yeah,
need like that little bit of an oil base to make your perfume last longer.
I feel
And
you.
as you wear this, it's just like a little trail of sunshine that just breezes by. Oh, you're gonna
Okay.
love it. It's
Okay,
so, so
girl.
good. So that's my pick number one. It's from Vacation, scent of the
Okay.
world famous Vacation Sunscreen Company.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yes.
Yes.
You could get it on Amazon too.
Okay. Sweet.
Yes. So what's your
Okay.
pick,
Girl,
Winnie? What's
yes.
your pick here?
Okay. I'm gonna look up because these I have two that go together, and I was just trying to look up
Okay.
notes because to me they smell really, really similar.
Okay.
But let me see. I was gonna pull up the notes on it. I was trying to be proactive
Proactive is always a
because I
good thing.
really I know what one is called, but I can't think because these were Jacob inspired
Oh.
vibes. Yeah, and they were really cheap, and I did smell these back in the day. They're Cacharel scents, and I can't remember
Oh.
what's this one called. This one's Eden.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But the blue one, I can't. Let me look it up. Let me see if I can look up the name. I was just trying to get the dang notes. Hell, I can't even get the name of it. But they both smell Lulu. This is Lulu.
Lulu, I remember that.
It's very fruity and tropical. I don't know the actual notes of this one, but to me, it's kind of like I think they smell. This one smells a little shampooy, but in a nice way. Some shampoo scents I'm
Uh-huh.
down with, and these are
Me
like
too.
$20.
You can't
But
go wrong.
you cannot go wrong with these, and they're a good layering scent. Like you can shower, put your normal,
Yep.
and then like Jacob was saying, he puts a little behind his knees and gets that
Yep.
waft going, the nice scent trail. But
It's
yeah,
hot behind your knee, so you definitely want
this
to do a
one,
little something like that.
it's like it's almost like floral, but like a little bit of fruit, and then a kind of just a
Okay.
tinge of vanilla, maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, I do love it, and it is shampooey, but there are some things that I like that are shampooey.
But that's like a clean
Um,
smell, so it's a
yeah,
good
it's very
thing.
clean and but this one, oh my god, this one, that you're wearing this one. This one is Eden. Okay. And it's from
Okay.
I swear to God, didn't they have this when we were like teenagers? I think so.
It looks
Cacharel's been
familiar.
around for a long time.
It's a very old company. Very
Old
old
company, and
company,
I
but
think
good.
L'Oreal still owns it or owns
I
it
think
now,
so.
or yeah. But anyway, I want to tell you the notes in this is a summer scent. Like I would not wear this in coldness. Like I can't. I was telling Gene the other day, we voice memo like all of us do. And I was
Right.
telling him, I said, I cannot watch a snowy, I don't know what it is about watching a snow filled movie like Harry Potter's. I have to watch them when it's
In the
winter
winter.
time.
Me too. Me
I
too.
can't do it. I just can't do it.
It's that cognitive dissonance. I
Yeah,
just can't.
I can't either. And even if I long for like Christmas in July, I just am like, I can't. Like, let
Yeah.
me watch some summer stuff. But anyway, in the top notes, are you ready? There's 50 damn notes of this.
I'm
The
ready.
top is peach, bergamot, mandarin orange, lemon. It is a
Ooh,
very juicy
ooh,
fruit
that's
scent.
fruity. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, it's fruity. In the middle, we're going to get some flowers in here: water lily, mimosa, tuberose, melon, lotus, pineapple, jasmine. I'm not done. Lily of the valley, and a little bit of rose. That's
That's a
just the
whole
mid
bouquet.
notes. The base. I love a good patchouli scent. If you mix
Me too.
patchouli in something right, it's good.
Me too.
Patchouli in the base, black locust. I don't even know what that is, but okay. Sandalwood, cedar, and tonka bean.
Oh, see, the cedar wood and tonka bean makes it really, it gives it like a nice smoky kind of scent.
It is smoky, and it is kind of that's
Yes.
what that bottom in there gives it a little bit of masculine, like just a teen.
Yes.
So it's very juicy fruit. And I know you guys, I can't really get the smell of it, and I would use my test strips and smell it out. But guys, my son has to sleep in this room, and I do not want to hear it. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be like a whorehouse, a French
Yeah,
whorehouse.
he will
Couldn't
not like
find
it.
my
So
tester strips, so guess what I did? I made some right before
Okay,
on with
yes.
some note paper. So there you
Oh,
go.
yes. There we go, girl. Get it.
So I might have to pick that one up. So I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to check out
these
some
like
casserole.
17 bucks or so. I mean, they're
You
just
can't
super
beat it.
cheap. Yeah.
Can't beat it. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my next one while we're on the tropical notes pick.
Yes.
And my next pick is Sicily Eau Tropical
Oh, I've never smelled
by
that. But
Sisley
wait,
Paris.
you didn't send me any of that? Did you
I
send me
thought I did. I
Yeah,
thought
you
I
you
did.
might have. It's good. It's good. Okay. Yeah.
It would
Yeah.
have been a while ago though. So in
Yeah.
this one we have bergamot top notes, bergamot, mandarin, grapefruit, and lemon. You
Ooh,
definitely get your citrusy.
I
And
love
then
it.
middle notes, purple ginger and osmanthus. So there's your little
Ooh,
tropical bit.
yeah.
And then the base is patchouli,
Okay.
vetiver,
Ooh.
benzoin, vanilla, and musk. So
Oh, that.
very similar base
Yeah.
notes.
Yeah. We're getting a lot of the same. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Oh my God, I love it.
But this is definitely, it's like a perfect mix of fruit and floral, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The Eau
Most of the
Tropical.
summers are. Like for me, if it's a
Yeah.
summer, I gotta have, like a good mix of the two.
It's got to smell like summer. Excuse me for 1 minute, Winnie. Get your
Okay.
next one. Tiger needs something more in his dish.
Okay.
So I
I'm
got to
gonna
just
go
step
with
aside.
all right. I'm gonna go next with this bitter peach Tom Ford. Okay, on its own, y'all know I've said this a million times, but I do not love it by itself. I gotta layer this, and I have gotten so many like, "Oh my god, what are you wearing, girl?" And then it's kind of like, "Oh, I have to tell you the two things that I have on." But I layer this with the Joe Malone nectarine, nectarine and honey, or something like that.
I think it is nectarine and honey.
It is so Listen, this is a banger. I don't care how you spray it on. Do this one first, then go back over, go the other way, whatever. Put this on the top, the other on the bottom. Girl, it's good. Put one on one arm, one on the other. It is so good mixed together. But I do
Ooh,
not like this. It's a little strong for me, and it's very loud and I want to say
in your
the
face.
projection and the performance is forever. It's kind
Oh,
of like an
wow.
X straight on me. Like you got to wash it off. But
Wow.
it's good. It's peach. I mean, it's basically there's not much you can say about it, but very strong peach.
Yep.
But it just needs something for me to balance it all out and make it. It gives it like that. Joe Malone gives it like a nice. It goes to a different smell from peach because a lot of people will ask me, and when I say nectarine and then Tom Ford bitter peach, they go, "Wow, I don't even smell. I don't get the peach." I'm like, "Right? It
Right?
just smells luxe. It smells expensive. I mean, it
Mm.
kind of is, but." You can tell it, right? You totally people notice and people know. I
Yeah.
can wear all these other scents and people usually don't say much, but when I wear this and the Joe Malone, people are like, "Oh my god, you smell so good. What's going on? What is it?" So, yeah, bangers in themselves, I'm telling you.
I got to try that combination because that's a really, that's one I
Yes.
know that is one of your real favorites.
Yeah, that's the one I go to like a lot. And really like a lot of this is still left. I have so much of it because it you don't need three pumps. You need maybe one pump of this and a couple pumps of the Joe, and you're done.
But that's a
Yeah.
good fragrance when you don't have to put it on. That
Yeah.
means it's got a lot of natural oils, which is
Yeah,
fabulous.
and you spend so much on it, like I can't fathom like really having to because you waste a lot of the money on it. But this
You
one, you
do.
don't waste a lot of money. All the Tom Fords are like projection bangers to me anyway. I don't know if it's just my skin, but
They
yeah.
are because I bought the Lost Cherry body spray, which
Oh,
I use, and sometimes I layer that over whatever shower gel that I'm using just to kind of change the scent up a little bit. and
Right on.
it's really, really good. Like for a body spray, it's
It's
significant enough. Like
yeah.
it's got a presence. So
Yeah,
you don't
sometimes I'll
always
buy
find that.
those because they're so much cheaper. Why wouldn't
They
you?
are. They're
Yeah.
cheaper, and it's the thing where if you're just looking for something that you just want enough of a light scent just to kind of give you a little aura,
A little
maybe you're
something.
just at home or you're
Yeah.
going to sleep or something and you don't want to use a really strong, heavy perfume. It's, just something that keeps you nice and relaxed.
I do love a nighttime scent though. I
Me too.
do.
Me too. I do.
Yeah. Yeah,
But it's
I
got to be,
do.
again, it's got to be like the right kind of scent.
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, it's going to keep you up.
Yeah, and not in a good way.
No, no, definitely not. So, my next pick is going to be, and I am going to send you some of this. I should have sent it with the box, but hey, you wouldn't have had it for this anyway. But
Yeah.
it's the DS and Durga Debaser.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got some DS and Durga in that Christmas box. Remember?
We did, and that's what I wanted to kind of bring up. That I don't know what you can wear it on its own, or you could combine it with other fragrances to change up the scent. So if you're
Okay.
not thrilled with the way something smells on its own, try that with the bitter peach. I'm
Okay.
curious how that will work with the bitter peach. But
Ooh.
this debaser is really, really good. It's supposed to be like Brooklyn in the summer,
Okay.
okay, at night at some kind of a music festival. I don't know. This is a Brooklyn-based company. I don't know where they get their ideas, but doesn't smell like Brooklyn to me. That's for sure. Thank God. But
Yeah.
the top notes in this are bergamot, green leaf, and pear stem. And then
Mm.
the heart notes, the middle notes are fig, coconut milk, and iris. And then you have a base of blonde woods, tonka bean, and moss.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
it's a very green, sort of like earthy
Yeah.
fragrance. You
Okay.
do get a little bit of citrus. You definitely get the fig, but
Yeah.
it's got that green to it where it feels very fresh, very refreshing.
Mm,
And oh,
okay.
I really, really like it. Now, this is one that I would wear all year, not just in the summer, although it definitely leans summer,
Mhm.
but it's got enough of like a heart to it where you can wear this when it's cooler and it's just going to give you like a sense of warmth,
Okay.
if that makes sense. Because of the
Yeah,
fig, it's got like
are
that
they
creamy
I'm
note.
wondering if they do a lot of like layering scents cuz I felt like that one they had was a layering.
That is a layering. That's it. That
Okay.
it's made to be warm with other scents.
Right. That's what I'm
Or
thinking. I'm thinking that company does do that with that in mind. And I have a couple in my list tonight. Juliet Has a Gun, right?
yes.
They do. Is it Super Base? Okay, look, let me see.
Oh, not a
It's
perfume.
it's Dose, like the Super Dose.
Yes.
Yeah, and they do a couple of yeah, these not a perfume, right? And then the
Uh-huh.
Super Dose, which is that like on crack. But
Right.
they're so good on their own to me too.
They are.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know as it sits because I haven't used it in a while. It got kind of funky old lady a minute. Like that first hit was like,
You
hold
got to
up.
spray it out for a minute. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it might have intensified a little bit too.
Yeah.
But
I'm
yeah, this
old, but
this
I
is
don't
a
want to
really
smell
good
like
one.
one. Do you?
No, hell no.
Oh
That old
no.
lady funk is just horrible. And
And
it's
I
a real
figured out what
thing.
that is.
You do? Because
Oh, I
I
know.
read what it is.
What'd you read? Tell me everything.
It's a chemical called naphthalene that your body gives off when you're old. Isn't that
Okay, that makes
disgusting?
perfect sense, but I did not realize that.
Disgusting. Yeah.
I'm gonna fight that tooth and nail, but but we can go through a store and like Bill and I could just both of us pick it up really quick and we look
Oh,
at each other
yeah.
and go, "Where is she?"
It's the truth. It's the
It
truth.
is the truth, and it's not their fault. But however, I will say this: I know that when my grandmother, my aunts started getting of a certain age, getting into a tub was very difficult.
Yes. Yes.
So one thing that they were, both my aunts and my mom to some extent when she got real, towards the end, but like not my mom so much as my grandmother, but they couldn't get their legs over, because tubs were made with the right, they're tubs.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And so I know that my grandmother would sort of sometimes sit on the side of the tub or even on the toilet and try to wash herself. And I knew that she was like, I'm like, we need to submerge you in water, Grandma, because you're smelling like a,
Yeah.
quintessential old lady smell. And
She
what
can't
she
help
did
it.
was she used the same little bar of soap.
Oh.
Girl, when I tell you that bar of soap lasted her for 20, I don't even know,
Oh
but
my God.
soap goes
Oh.
bad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it
So
does. It does.
add
It gets
that,
weird.
add the being, of a certain age, and then add that to not being able to. I mean, it's not their fault. We're not we're not
It's
blaming them,
not. No.
but it is a recognized thing that people always say when they use a perfume. They go, "Well, hell, I don't want to smell like an old lady." That's just what
Right.
people say, and it's because our mothers, our grandmothers, our aunts did that. And
Yes.
I thought of that with Bill, because I've just sat and pondered it for a long time. Like, what makes it? Because it's a very distinctive thing that you know it when you smell it, and you can
Yep.
kind of look around and see, right?
But that's what
And
it is. It's that chemical. It's that chemical.
yeah, I've
And
never realized that.
oh, yeah. And that makes it even worse because you can't really help it.
Oh my god, I did not know that. Like that is, I did
Yeah.
not realize that. I just kept thinking they're using old bouquet of whatever for the
Jean
last 20.
Tay. The rotted out Jean Tay.
Yeah. Like some kind of
Oh.
little bar of soap that they've hung on to forever. At
Yeah.
some point,
Yeah.
that bar of soap was a normal size.
Well, that doesn't help. That doesn't help. But yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
See, this is like,
Um,
what do you call it? Reading Rainbow, or what's the other one? Shining Time Station. You learned
yeah.
something from us,
We're
peeps.
learning. Knowledge is
We're
power.
learning. Learning
I
in
did not
luxury.
know that. I am so interested to know that. And it's compounded when they try to cover it up because now of my
Yep.
speaking of my grandma again, she had Avon perfumes, but they were 25 years old too. So when
Yep.
they go to seed, that smell is then
They smell bad.
amplified by the not being able to shower, by the using of the old soap, by the chemical smell coming out, and then you're gonna spray 30-year-old Chanel on or Avon on
Yep.
top. Like, girl,
Yep.
it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Oh my god. Well, okay, so I don't wear this a whole lot, and I got this. I want to say 2 years ago from Sephora. And it was
Ooh.
like a $90. It was in my height and heyday of like, I gotta get all the scents. And now I can't wear all the scents. You know me. I pick a few, I love them, and then the rest are
Yeah.
rotting. But this one smells like cut grass when you first put it out because it's
What is
called
it?
Eau de Ver Boheme. Boheme?
Oh,
You
the
you
Tom
know.
Ford. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Tom Ford. Sorry, guys. But yeah, it's
Yep.
a scent that like a lot of Tom Fords you have to get, an exclusive whatever. But
Yep.
this one is Sephora, like so they made it especially I think in these smaller little bottles, and I want to say
Oh.
it's an EDT. That's why most of his are EDPs, right? So yeah, that
Yes.
makes sense. And this is just a 30 mil, and I was like, hell, for $90, can't go wrong. But when I got it, I don't like how it wears on me, but I love that whatever's in it. So he has one that is an EDP that has, and I couldn't find the EDT because for some reason my internet's crapping out on me today. But
Mm,
on my iPad, I can't get nothing to work. I don't know what's going on. But like it says that it has galbanum, Gustavia wood, honeysuckle, magnolia, Sicilian mandarin, and violet leaf. So I don't know what in that computes to cut grass to me, but
that's a good question.
it starts
Maybe
out on me like that.
you know what it
And I'm
is?
like,
It, it's it's got to be when the guy who cuts your lawn just mows all the crap from your garden and
I
everything.
guess. I guess, but it
There's
just
cut grass.
I don't know. I've sprayed it out a few times and I don't wear it much because I don't like how it wears on
Uh
me.
huh.
But if I'm, going out, like I love that the opening of it for like an hour. It's just that new lawn, fresh clipping scent to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes into, I don't know, something I'm not as crazy about. But, was a $90 Sephora cheapie. So
Yeah,
I
real
liked it
real
because it was
cheap.
like Tom Ford for $90. And then after I bought it, I was like, oh, they EDT, they made them for freaking
Right. You know what one I don't really, not so much that I don't like, but I think is just like a whole lot of hype. The Soleil Blanc, the
yeah,
Tom
I
Ford
have
Soleil
that.
Blanc.
I
I have a
have that.
small, like a little mini of it.
That's what I have. The little tiny. I bought a sampler from no, from Nordstrom in one of the Nordstrom sales. And that came with it too. And for some reason I kind of like that, but it's salty.
It
And
is a little bit salty.
yeah,
It's a little.
I'm not a big salty gal.
I'm not really so much like. To me, it just doesn't have any kind of personality. Let's just put
Yeah,
it that way.
yeah, I gotcha.
That's what it reminds me of.
I feel you.
Like there's nothing distinct.
Yeah, it sticks out to you, right? Yeah,
Yes. So
makes
what's
sense.
your next fragrance hit?
Oh, okay. This to me is a banger that I only love in the summertime. I will not wear it in any other part of the year. And a little dab will do you, but it's the Chanel number 5, but it's low. I am not a Chanel number 5 gal. Just a regular old EDP Chanel
Yeah,
number.
me too.
I won't do it. I don't like it. My grandmother ruined it for me. So I don't love it. I don't love it. But this, however, freshly showered, you get out of the shower, put a bit of this on. It's like lemon. It's just summer
It's
to me. It
nice.
really is summer in a bottle. It's like
It's nice.
mandarin, lemon, rose a little bit, jasmine. Let me see what else. I pulled it up. Okay, cottony musk notes. I get that a little bit, but I get that jasmine and ylang ylang. It's just a fresh, showery scent. Like it really is. Like get out of the shower,
I
spray
agree.
this on. It's a clean, freshy,
I
and I
agree.
like that in the summertime. I like it when it's hot and you go outside, and
Yep.
that really. It. I don't know if something about like when you get heated up, like it does really kind of maximize that scent on you. But I really love the low. Whereas I don't love
I'm not a number
Chanel. That
five
number
gal,
5. Mm-mm,
but
me
I do like
neither.
but I do like the other lows, the Paris
Yeah,
Biarritz, Paris Venice. They're beautiful.
yeah,
Every
they
one of
are.
them to me is really, really beautiful.
Yeah,
Paris Edinburgh, but number five in general, no. But the
I
low is very nice.
yeah, I don't know what it is on my skin, but number 5, just I have tried it and tried it and tried it, and I'm like, no, ma'am, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I had a bottle, and then every time I get a bottle, because our department store carried it until 2 or 3 years ago, Chanel's. A few
Uh
of them,
huh.
not, we're not the mecca that everybody else is, but
Yeah.
And then they just stopped. Their contract was up, like we're done with Chanel, but and they packed it all up and didn't even put it on sale. I was like, why don't y'all just run it on sale? People will buy it. But I just tried and tried buying a bottle every few years, and then I was like, you know what? I just need to recognize that she's not the
Yep.
bitch for me.
Yep. I learned that too. I
Yeah,
really did.
yeah.
But what are you going to do?
What are you gonna do? There you go. What are you
Everything's not
gonna?
for everybody. All right, what I got next is one of my all-time favorite perfumes ever, 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 and that is, and this is my little travel spray because I have so many perfumes that a lot of times I don't want to get the big bottle because I don't want it to go south. So
Right.
I'll get some of the smallers, use it up, and then just replace it. I know a lot of
Okay.
times it's not so cost effective, but it just stays fresh. But anyway, I also like to get the travels because I like to do the whole works, the shower gel, the lotion,
Yeah.
all the little bits and bobs that go with it. I enjoy. But anyway, one of my all time favorites is my L'Artisan Chasse au Papillon, which to me is just
Ooh.
like the epitome of summertime.
Yeah.
It means chasing butterflies.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
I picked up on the papillon, but the rest I was like, that's all French to me, man.
oh my gosh. It is let me go back to the notes because it's a very tuberose heavy scent,
Heavy. Okay. Yeah.
but
And
it
that's not a
doesn't
bad
knock you
thing.
out with the florals. Now, if you go to the Lartisan website,
Hmm.
actually it doesn't. Actually, no. No, this isn't tuberose. I'm wrong. They list the notes as jasmine, linden blossom, and orange blossom.
Ooh. I love
So
orange blossom, but you know what? I think I tried this once and I was like, "Mm, I don't know what made me like, no.
I wonder.
Yeah, because you were saying they're pretty good, and then I bought a few. Like we
Oh,
bought testers one time, and then I was
yeah.
like,
We got the travel sprays.
yes, we did.
Oh, this and everything reacts to people in a very different way.
Yeah,
Maybe it was a little bit too floral for you, but I think that
might
the
have been.
orange
Yeah, I
in
like
this.
sweet floral, but I love heavy on the sweet. You know me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. This has a
Mhm.
lot of citrus in it. So the citrus kind of tones down
Okay.
the floral to it.
Okay.
And oh my, but to me, this is just like walking through a meadow full of flowers. Oh my God. But they changed it a little bit from when I originally got it because there used to be like a something something in here that I find is missing. So to me, the
Okay. They.
reformulation seems
Yeah.
like there's something missing, but it's still a banger.
Why they
Still a
always mess
banger.
with something that's working is beyond me. Like, well, maybe sometimes they have those. What was that civet? They don't make that any. They don't put
Right,
that because it's
right.
like a what
And
is it, baboon
ambergris
ass or something? I
sometimes.
don't know what it is. But
And here's what it says. Long sunny days. Oh, carefree time, long sunny days and meadows full of flowers in bloom. Imagine lying under the shade of citrus trees and looking up
mm,
toward the sky. Wispy white clouds and butterflies float above. The gauze of butterfly wings and fine nets echo the delicate nature of this fragrance. Soft, luminous, and sheer.
okay,
So yes, so you have the magic
maybe I
of
just
that.
didn't put it on the right time of year.
Maybe so. Maybe because we
Maybe.
did it in the winter time, that may
Yeah,
have
we
been like
did.
just,
Yeah,
completely out of place. But
yeah,
I love it. I love it. And the nice thing with Lardison is if you want to get a sample, they'll sell you a tester for a couple dollars and then you can put it
yeah,
towards a full size, which is great.
yeah. Do not tell Saya about us buying testers and selling testers. He hates that. Saya, I
Okay,
will
I'm not
buy a
saying
tester. That's how I try most of the scents because I'm like, I'm not trying to sell, I'm not trying to shell out big bucks on a whole bottle because I've been
right,
duped
right.
that way. And then I get it and I go, oh my God, I have 50 milliliters of this crap.
Uh-huh.
Saya says he thinks I would like Marc Jacobs Daisy Wild. And we did go into Ulta. It's been about a month ago, and I think that's the one I sprayed. And most of the daisies I don't love. My middle daughter loves all the Marc Jacobs scents. They smell good on her. But that Daisy Wild,
Sample
I
seller.
did. Sample seller. I haven't sold samples in a long time, but I would. I surely would.
I used to love the Marc Jacobs perfumes, and I still
Yeah.
like Daisy, but I used to love Marc Jacobs Honey. I
I
think it was
never tried
Honey.
that.
Oh my god. Oh my
I never tried
god.
because
Oh, I
when you
wanted to.
buy Marc Jacobs, yeah,
Mm.
when you buy it, they sometimes will send you a little in there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I sell them side no, I try them, and I just have not. But the wild one, that was the first one. I did carry it around on my little sampler, and
Uh-huh.
I kept, when you test out scents in Sephora or Ulta or where Macy's or whatever, you try so many, even if
They
you clear
blend.
it with the coffee and the
Uh-huh.
browns and whatnot, you're still not really 100% sure. Is it this that I loved, or was it, because you still have that scent memory in your brain or whatever,
Exactly.
in your
Exactly.
olfactory senses, whatever. But yeah,
Uh-huh.
my next one, and I haven't replaced this. I haven't actually worn it this year at all. But and I've had this little. I hit pan a couple years ago on it, so this is a few years old. Oh my god! But it's the Chanel Mademoiselle,
Oh, I love Coco Mademoiselle. Yes.
right?
That's
Oh
an all
my,
year for me. It's just
so
beautiful.
good.
Beautiful.
But
Beautiful.
especially in the summer because this one has the ylang ylang in it, and for
Yep.
some reason that for me is a summery scent anytime. But this has mandarin orange, bergamot, orange blossom, Turkish rose, jasmine, mimosa, and I can't see the other ones, they're hidden, but patchouli. So it is a sweet, woody, patchouli, citrusy, just a summertime. I mean, I think it's summery.
Yep.
I'm gonna wear this tomorrow because I really haven't. It's been behind a couple of my other. I keep Chanel over here, and it's been behind it, and I keep forgetting I have several spray.
You
enough to
got
get me
enough
through the
in there.
summer. I
Oh,
have a
definitely
lot.
enough for the summer.
So, but
And
when I hit pan on a scent, that means she's a
it's good.
banger for me because I don't usually. I throw them out first.
You know what else I like though from Chanel? It
Mm.
and all its flankers is Chance. That
Oh,
to
I
me is a
had that.
very good
Yeah,
summer scent.
Chanson Tundra.
Oh,
Oh,
Chanson Tendre,
yeah, yeah.
Chance Eau Fraîche.
Oh, yeah. I had
Mmm.
the Otandra. And I gave that because my daughter-in-law didn't really have a whole lot of sense, and she came in here one day and I said, "Try this, it's really good." And she used it and she went, "Oh my god, I love it." So I
Yep.
gave her a big ass bottle of it because I figured, ah, hell, I'll give you anything. Like, ask Ed. When Ed came over here the other day, I was like, "Here, Ed, take this. Like, you're doing me a favor unloading. When I give you something, it's because she needs to clear some space anyway,
Uh-huh.
and I'm
Uh-huh.
done with it, and I want you to enjoy it now."
Yep.
But
Yep. That's
yeah,
why I said when you come, you could fill up whatever tester bottles you want. I got the
yeah,
bottles, I got the funnel, I got everything. Like, take some home. Take some home
yes.
because,
I'm
I
excited
like to
about
share
that.
the
That's
love.
good.
Yep. Yep.
Yes. All right, what do you got for me?
Okay. So this is going to be one that you're not going to like, but I love it. I'm not going to say that it's totally salty, but it is a seacoast smell.
Oh,
This is another Lartisan. This is on Air de Breton,
see,
and
I have no idea what you're even saying.
this is basically the seaside air of Breton in France. It captures the spirit of the seaside.
Oh God. Okay, girl.
Delicately evoke the sea spray, she first composed a marine accord imagined as a salt vapor. And this is very unisex, by the way.
Okay.
A canvas on which she overlaid the absolute of seaweed and the absolute of cypress, which balance the tempestuous heart of the fragrance and also bring a touch of the green that evokes Brittany. So the notes in this are ambergris, neroli, and seaweed absolute. So it actually does not have any salt in it, but it does evoke seaside.
Yeah.
And oh, it's so fresh. It's so fresh and
It's fresh.
so
It's so
light.
fresh.
She's so fresh, exciting.
Da,
She's
da,
so
da, da,
inviting
da.
to me.
Sing it now.
Fresh as a summer breeze. Oh,
Dun,
it's so
dun,
good.
dun, dun, dun.
Oh, bye, Rael.
Bye, Rael. I
Rael's
know
stepping out.
Rael's
It
got
must
to
be
go.
ice
She's
cream
got to go to
time.
bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels like Thursday. Why is it not
It,
freaking Thursday, guys?
please. It is. Oh, it does feel like Thursday.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling that Saya would like this fragrance because he likes that Bobby Brown Beach.
He loves the beachy scents.
This is
Yes.
beachy. This is
Yeah.
beachy in a sophisticated way.
Yeah. Yeah, and
So
Replica makes a beach walk, and I bought that. I
yes.
hated it. I gave it to John because I did not love it. It was just too salty. And then I bought another one. Oh my gosh, it's a very big beach scent. I can't remember which one, but one of those that the guy with the good looking guy that does the what's his name? He's hot.
I
He's
know
so
who you mean. I
yeah.
know who you mean.
He lives in San Francisco. I love him. I think he's amazing. But he was like, "Oh, this is amazing. This is good. It's great." And I was like, "Oh shit! If he said it's good, I'm gonna get." No, I hated it. I hate it. So I gave John all my beachy scents, and then I got a Louis Vuitton, whichever one that was.
Oh, on the beach. I
Yeah, I
loved on the
didn't.
beach. Really?
No,
But
I
see
sold
now,
it right away.
see,
Yeah.
you'll like this because this just smells like the sunscreen. There's no
Oh, I like
salt.
that. Yeah, I
There's
do
no
like that.
sea spray. There's
Right.
there's
Like
no
copper tone or something.
right,
I
right.
love that.
It's
Yeah.
got that kind of a smell. Or what was the other one? Not copper tone. Oh, the one I could never wear because it used to come in an oil.
Bain de
Was like
Soleil.
no, not Bain de Soleil. Bain de Soleil used to come in a high SPF.
Yeah.
This was another one, not Banana
Hawaiian
Boat.
Tropic.
That's it, Hawaiian Tropic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love the smell of Hawaiian Tropic, but I can
Yeah.
never wear Hawaiian Tropic because
Yeah.
that was like, I might as well just jump in the frying pan if I'm going to put Hawaiian
Yeah, me
Tropic
too. The
over me.
oil.
Yeah,
Oh, my
yeah.
mom, my mom native tanned. She native tanned.
Oh,
And my sister and I burned like a lobster. So she
yep,
would always have the after sun, that stinky after sun that we had when we were kids. They don't even make
yep,
that crap anymore. It must have been toxic. And she would always have, but she had this huge brown. They came in a brown bottle. Remember that?
yep.
And it would get all gooped up on the outside because my mom would just slather it on like motor oil. She would get the brownest. She'd get
Iodine
brown
and
as a
baby
cookie.
oil? Because I had a friend that used to use iodine and
Yeah,
baby oil.
she would use
Oh,
any. My mom
oh
would. She
God.
would if she thought it would tan her quicker. She put it on,
Oh,
and
oh,
I'd
oh,
be
hell no.
I'd be like, oh, I can't move. Oh my god.
After I got the blisters on my face when I used retin-A gel when I was like 12, okay,
Oh
which was
jeez.
prescribed by the dermatologist, that was the last time that I ever deliberately was in the sun and never went out without sunblock. And I had sunblock
Yeah.
on me once, went to Wildwood for the day, and had second-degree burns on my shoulders.
Uh,
Because walking around, even
well, that's what this is.
reapplying it,
That's what
oh
my sunspot is.
God,
That's what that
oh.
is. Too much sun on my face when I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah. But I started from when I was really young, just not going in the sun because it was
That's
just never
smart.
worth it. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. That is the best
And that's why
thing you ever did for your skin.
no Botox, people. No Botox, no
Oh
filler,
my
no
God.
nothing. No nothing.
Yes. That's
Ever.
yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, the sun will kill you quicker than anything. I mean,
Yep.
literally, I really think it's one of the worst
It is.
Carcinogens there is to me,
It
like
is.
I guess you can call it a carcinogen. I don't know if that's what that is.
Carcinogenic. It is.
Yeah,
It
but
definitely is. And then the other thing is,
yeah,
which people don't realize, is when you get a sunburn, and no matter what color your skin is, you're going to get a sunburn if you're out in the sun without protection. It's just the length of
yeah,
time that it takes for you to get that sunburn. But that
definitely.
sunburn is a reaction to it. It's like getting a bruise. It's actually a bruise on your
It's your
skin.
skin saying
It's your
enough.
skin saying, right, like I got to do something to protect myself
Yeah,
because you're doing something to me that you shouldn't be doing.
yeah, exactly.
So,
Oh my
and that's the truth.
gosh. Girl, I
So
already
I'm
know.
preaching. I'm
You're preaching to
preaching.
the choir over here. I'm not a sun worshiper.
Oh, I know. I know. So
No, the old scare ball. It scares me.
it
All
scares
right,
me
my
too.
next scent, and I looked up the stuff. Okay, it is Magnolia Bliss by Juliet Hazagan, and
Ooh.
I love this. I love it,
Ooh.
but I forget I have it because I have you just can get too many perfumes and then none of them.
I'm there
So
now.
yeah, that's what I mean. You like grab the same five and you have 85, but you're like, well, the other 80 aren't
Mm-hmm.
getting, and so they sit here and they go to seed. Luckily, I keep them in this dark, cooled room because I don't let sunlight hit them or nothing.
Me neither.
That prolongs them. But like Dawn said, you got to spray out the first few because I picked up a few that I haven't, and they do smell very gross.
It's what's in
So
the tube. Yeah,
yeah,
it's like it lays in that
it
tube.
rots or something. It's
Uh huh.
gross. But this one, oh my gosh. Okay, so on this, it's a fruity floral and heavy on the fruity. I love bergamot. I love citrus, and it's got lemon. The top notes are lemon,
Oh,
bergamot, petitgrain, ginger. Yeah.
oh,
Mid is
that's nice.
nectarine. Yes. Magnolia. Freesia. I'm not a big freesia fan, but if it's done right, I mean, I
I
don't
like
really smell
freesia.
it. Yeah. Peony, I can smell the peony in here. And green gage, I don't even know what that is, but it's in
Ooh,
there. And the base notes are musk, ambroxan, vanilla, and tonka bean. Anytime I have that mix in the base, if
yep,
it's got a vanilla and tonka bean,
yep.
most of my scents do. I don't know. I didn't plan it, but that's what really make me like shiny
It's
and
that
happy.
gourmand thing because I like the gourmand
Yeah,
too, and I think that the Tonka
I
definitely
love
gives
it.
it a
I
little bit of a
definitely
gourmand note for sure.
It really is good. It's like a powdery fresh, fruity floral, but the powdery comes out in it. So the first opening of it, you're gonna be a little like, whoa, what's happening? What the heck? But then it dries down into this like totally different thing, powder fresh
Yep.
scent out of the shower.
Mm,
One of the greatest things. I love it. I love this one a whole lot. So yeah, that's one of my summertime favorites.
awesome. Awesome. All right, so I have two summertime powdery scents that I want to throw in, and I don't have them personally on me, but because I could only grab so much, when I was scrambling around. But Gris Dior, which I think is
Oh,
just
yeah.
smashing.
Yeah, it is
Another
good.
another all year, but it's got like a powderiness to it that's just it just smells expensive and it smells clean and fresh and like you're walking into a boutique and I picture like the
Mm.
tissue papers are just kind of wafting this
Okay,
fragrance.
yeah. I love a
Oh,
tissuey smell because when we were kids, you smelled a tissue and it was a certain
yes.
scent. They took
It
all that out
does.
now. But when we were kids, there was scents in everything. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I miss that.
I do too.
And the other one is Hermes Eau de Merveille. And
Oh, I've never
the
smelled.
regular and the Eau de Merveille blue and the Eau de Merveille ombre. I think it's ombre. Oh my God, ombre de Merveille. Oh my God, they're absolutely phenomenal.
Anything
Very,
amber, I love. I love it.
very light. Well, you got your little bit of amber.
Yeah.
You have a little bit of citrus because I like a good
Mhm,
bergamot. If you
mhm,
notice, I have a
mhm.
lot of fragrances that have bergamot notes in it. It's got a little bit of the citrus, the amber, the
Yeah.
bergamot, and it's just a really gorgeous, gorgeous line, and they're not overwhelmingly heavy.
It
So
sounds like it smells delish. I've never
it,
smelled that,
they're
but I
oh,
think I
they're
would love
nice.
it.
They're so cheap giving out samples, and that's one that you almost never get a sample of. Otherwise, I would have sent it to you. I
Yeah.
got like two samples, and I have a mini bottle that's almost gone. So you have to kind of like get it and hold it with a death grip.
Oh,
But
crap.
oh, they're so good. Oh
That
God,
sounds good.
so good.
So, I'm gonna show this one, but it does have a touch of sea salt, and I've said all along I can't stand salty, but the vanilla, it's vanilla vibes. And I bought this for my daughter,
Ooh.
but she's not crazy about it. So I ended up taking it last year, and then of course, story of my life, it sat here, but it's really good because it's almost like a classy, elegant, like elevated. Most of these I would think are, I don't know, they just, when I hear about them, I think of a younger crowd
Yep.
flocking to the, because they had a heyday a couple few years ago and people were like, "Oh, all the kids were buying them."
And who is this? Juliet's got a gun?
This is Julia Has a Gun, and it's her vanilla vibes. And so I bought a big like
Oh,
sampler of their stuff, and they do a really good job with samplers. They have these
they
nice
do.
little cards, right? And you can write on there like what it is, spray it. And then I kept spraying it and coming back to them later because I
That's
didn't
when
want
you
that
know
to
you
be.
want it.
Yeah, and then I knew I wanted, so I bought the super dose, and then I found I found the that whatever this not a perfume first because
Right.
everybody was hyped about that, remember? And I think it's just ambroxan, isn't it? That's all it
It
is.
is.
It's just
That's all it is.
one, yeah, one
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 ingredient.
note. Yeah, and so I found that, and I really liked that on other perfumes. And then I thought, well, I'm going to branch out, and so I kept looking at TJ Maxx, and they kept running. They would have one and it would be
Ooh.
cheaper. And so that's how I did order this one. I ended up ordering this one. Then my daughter has one, and I can't remember what it was, but I wasn't as crazy about this. But this also has a little bit of like tonka, musk, what's it say? Sweet woodiness, cozy base, elegant, vanilla. It really is almost as if
Oh.
you can just see somebody coming off of the beach in
I was just
a big
visualizing that.
wide yeah, like this, like
Yeah.
wide brimmed hat with
And
their
the captain.
matching rattan bag, their straw bag, their match, everything matches from
Yes.
their shoes to their suit to their hat. It gives off that vibe, like she's that
I
bitch on
love
the
it.
beach.
Yep.
But just sipping mai tais at some little resort. Yes, I love her. Like I want to be
Yep.
her. I've never been her, but I want to be her. Yeah, just almost like it almost gives me, remember Barbie in the black and white suit, the very first Barbie in the bathing suit, and
Yes.
her waist was this big.
Oh, yeah.
I imagine her just walking off the beach and smelling like this.
Oh, amazing.
It's got a vanilla back, but it's very classy and elevated, and it's not a kid scent. If it was, my daughter would have loved it and kept it. So she
So there's
didn't.
more to it,
Yes, so
which
it's
is
a little
good.
more complex than just all the little,
Right.
here's
Like
a
all
teen scent.
vanilla.
How fun.
Uh
But
huh.
yeah, and if you layer it with either Superdose or the Not a Perfume, c'est magnifique.
And
It's
see,
good.
that's what's so good with those. You could
Yeah,
layer them, and there's so many different components to it.
that's it.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to give a shout out now to another perfume in the DS and Durga line that I bought
Okay.
by accident because I thought I was buying pistachio, which I did buy. And this is the Jasmine Yucatan,
Okay.
which I mean, it kind of reminds me of like you're climbing up a banana tree or a pineapple tree because it's got this fruity jungleness to it. It's so, so good. Yeah, yeah, that's what it reminds you of. Like you're at a resort somewhere
Yeah.
and
Out of sandals.
at a sandals. Yes, yes. And you have your guy there. who's climbing up the tree like Keith
Mm.
Richards, going
Yeah,
up to get a coconut to bring you down to
coconut.
make a fresh cocktail in that coconut. And yeah, like you're just there and you're just partying on that beach.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
Okay.
And it's just,
Okay.
oh, it's just there. Like when you smell those kind of scents, it just takes you to another place. And that one definitely, definitely does.
Oh my God, that sounds delish. And I
I'm
can't.
reading.
I don't know. I really don't know what happened to my Tiffany and Love, or this is the one they came out with a couple years ago, and it's got the and sign on it, right? And
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
a full bottle of it. If you guys see it, like I don't know where the hell I put it or what's happened. I'm not. Maybe it's over at my daughter's in her room.
That could be.
It could be, but all I could find was my little tiny. I bought this one first to make sure I loved it, and then I bought a full bottle, and I'd be dang. Oh, wait a minute.
Did you find it
Oh shit! I put it back in it. Why is it in its thing? It's in its it's
in the
in its thing.
box?
Yeah, it is.
Strange.
What the heck was I thinking?
Jean. Hey, Jean.
Mean Gene, what?
Jean. Oh,
Okay,
thanks,
mystery
Jean.
solved. I did not
After all
realize
this time.
it's in its box. No wonder I haven't been using it.
There
Now
you go.
this, oh my God,
Excuse me.
this is, I don't know. Let me look up the notes on this, but I know it's a citrus first out the gate. It's a grapefruit. You get the
I love
grapefruit,
grapefruit.
boom,
Oh,
and
I
it
love it.
is so cool and nice and crisp on your skin.
Oh,
It's a luxurious scent. Like I can't even, it's I don't know. It is Audrey Hepburn, Breakfast at Tiffany's. It really is.
yeah.
They've captured what that means, and someone who's got all the shopping bags on her arm. She's got her sunglasses on.
Yep.
She's got her Tiffany sunglasses on, her pearls. She's just, that bee walking down the street. She's a Sex in the City type gal. And that's, oh shit, something cut me on the bottom. I'm over here being trashy now. But yeah,
Oh,
I don't know what cut me, but something on the bottom of the bottle cut the hell out of me.
what?
Not cut me, but like gave me a glass splinter.
Oh, that's weird.
This happens to me in this room all the time. It's haunted.
It is haunted. Definitely.
But
We
yeah,
need to do
I
an
gotta look up the
exorcism.
notes. I do not know. It is haunted in here, right, guys? I
Oh,
think it
scary.
is. Okay, let me see what she is, because she's a banger. I want you
I
guys to
remember
know
when it was released, and I remember looking at the notes and saying, "Oh, this looks really amazing." And then I
it's
smelled it a
good.
couple times, and I
Okay,
loved it.
so, and there's not much to it. Okay, it's very simple. In the top, all it is grapefruit and basil. The
Ah,
mid,
there you go.
one note of neroli. That's it. And then cedar, vetiver, and sequoia.
That's all. So
That's it.
it's a simple little blend. We don't need to do
It's
a
a
hundred.
simple but classy. I don't know.
Oh,
It's that beach. Like, like they did the damn thing on this. I don't know. Sometimes I get green and fresh and classy, and then sometimes I get a little woody bit from the vetiver and the spice, and then it's
I
just
had
a
another.
spicy grapefruit.
I had another fragrance that was very grapefruit, and I can't remember what it was, but I love a grapefruit. I love to eat a grapefruit and drink grapefruit juice, but I
Okay.
love the scent of grapefruit. It's just,
I had another.
it's gorgeous.
I had another grapefruit heavy, but what was it? Did I already tell it? I think it's one of my Chanel's. Isn't the low grapefruit heavy? Wasn't that one
No, I think
citrusy?
that Coco Mademoiselle has some grapefruit in
Okay,
it.
okay. One of them had a very grapefruity type of heavy scent, and I do have another scent, but I can't think of what it is right now. That's the problem when I go into like I think it's an obsession. We talked about this a lot the other day. All of us in chat, like I
Uh-huh.
and all of us do it. Like I have a little tinge of something that gets me a little bit psychotic and over the edge, and I obsess and I obsess and I obsess. And
Yep.
then I'm done obsessing and I move on to something else. And then I obsess and I obsess and I obsess.
Yep. I do the same thing. I
And I
do
move.
this same
Is
thing.
it just human nature or is it just some of us have that trait? Bye,
It's
Craig.
gotta be.
Love
It's
you,
gotta
babe.
be.
I don't
Good
know, but
night, Craig.
it's just such a so the top perfume, let's look at Fragrantica. I'm gonna look real quick and see because I don't know.
Yeah, I like to try stuff that they recommend, but I'm the kind that has to go and smell different things and decide if I like it. Like I can't buy it just because it's trendy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, and if you go on Fragrantica, so they say Marc Jacobs is a Daisy is a very grapefruit heavy scent. I did not realize that.
Yes.
But
That might be what I'm thinking of.
yeah, and they say so it says Hermes Pamplemousse Rose is also got some
That's grapefruit. Pamplemousse is grapefruit.
okay, so there you go. There it's rose of grapefruit. There we go. Aqua di Gio,
Uh
or
huh.
Di Gio. It's not Di Gio, it's the female. Di Gia.
Aqua de Joy, I think they say it.
There it is.
I think.
I never know the pronunciation of shit. But anyway, that one is supposed to be gorgeous with a fresh, natural grapefruit scent. Let's see. Uh, e- Etat, Etat,
Etat.
Lieb, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Etat. I know that brand.
Okay, that one, and it's a orange.
Ooh.
So that was supposed to be, and then there's one called Demeter Pink Grapefruit, made
Oh,
by
that's good too. Yeah,
yeah
Demeter has.
Demeter.
They
There it
have
is.
things that smell like other things, like laundry detergent
Oh
and chocolate chip cookie. Go on their
yeah.
website because they have really cool scents.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna
now
check that out. Yeah.
I'm just looking, and I forgot all about this company, Herbalario. We
Oh
used to
okay.
have
Yeah, it
one.
was on the list, wasn't it? Yeah.
It's an Italian company. This is their pistachio.
Uh huh.
I think I need it. I think, like,
It's a
hands down,
beautiful bottle.
the bottle is absolutely gorge.
But
Top
you
note
know
is pistachio.
the thing that I recommend, like for me, I mean, like if y'all want to do this or not, but for me, if you are buying a scent like that you can't smell, because I don't have the advantage of going to, I mean, I can go to Sephora and
Yes.
I can go to Ulta, but those are limited in what I can, like the niche scents,
Yes.
anything that is, a designer type
Yep.
scent or a luxury scent. I really don't get a whole lot of those because I don't even have a Macy's. So if I go on Fragrantica, I always look through the reviews and try to see what people are saying. It's good, it's bad,
Yep.
it smells like this. They'll be like different, but if the majority of people love it, then I'm like, okay, I might go on and try that. Yeah.
It's really a good way, especially if you find something where the person has similar tastes and
Yeah.
likes like you do,
Yeah.
because then you know that it's going to be something that you agree with.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm gonna leave this one out. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna put that back up because I won't know I have it if I put it back in the thing. Why did I even put in the thing anyway?
now, I'm just looking and saying that LV has a new perfume. Did you know this?
Yeah, what's it called?
LVers?
Oh no, no.
Oh, this is
Oh,
something brand new.
what?
Uh-huh. You heard it first, peeps.
Elvirs. Oh my God.
Yes, it's a
Becca.
unisex.
Becca, if you're watching this, I need to know. You don't have to send me anything. I just want to know your opinion on it.
Collab with Pharrell.
Oh my god, because she knows what I love, so
Yep.
and she knows what Bill loves, so
Oh, you need
you
to
know.
ask because this might be something that you guys want to go in and share.
And
This,
also, you know what I'll do, Saya? I will go online and I will go on eBay and I will pay 15 or $20 for some little 2 mil sample so I can try it. I will.
yeah.
I'll have to because I'm not buying any Louis Vuitton right now. Knock wood, praying that I don't. But no, they don't got nothing that I really want. But I say that, and then it'll be like, oh my god,
Yeah, there'll be something that you're like,
I
I
forgot
gotta
I
have
got
it.
my
I gotta have it.
windfall. Yeah, I
Huh?
forgot I got my windfall back because of my dang
There you go.
MS.
Sample seller.
Sample
Sorry, you're too
salad, but I
funny.
forgot I got my $658 back from that bag. But you
And
know
there you
what? I
go.
have to. I sold a mini bag back to the original person that I traded it with, but that's okay. I'm glad to do it. But also, I'm gonna use that plus the other, and hopefully get my fashion file reserve
Ooh.
out.
Ooh. Ooh. Can't wait to see what that is.
I've
Ooh.
showed you,
Oh
but
yeah,
you don't
you did.
remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I do remember. Yes, yes.
Oh my god. I'm
I
excited.
canceled my fashion file reserve. So for all you folks, I had a pair of Prada sandals on reserve. They were Prada rubber thongs. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Prada shoes for me are very, very comfortable because they have the orthopedic footbed.
Yep.
They're made wide enough. They're not totally flat. They have enough lift in the heel, and they had them was pink, which is very neutral pink, and they were only $195, which that
Okay.
sounded fine. But I've been having some problems recently, and I was too afraid. Hey, Caleb, I
Hey,
was too
hon.
afraid to go ahead and buy the sandals because I've been having some problems wearing other shoes besides my sneakers. So I said, I
Yeah.
said, I'm either going to lose $20 or lose $200. So, or 14.95, I think it was.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
let me
Yeah.
cancel the reserve and I'd rather buy something that I know I'm not going to have any issues with.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be okay, but when in doubt, just don't do it. And I was
Yeah.
really
Don't
kind
do
of
it.
feeling that don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So,
did cancel. I've canceled 2 things and let it go back, but they were relatively under 1,000. So pretty, and I won't say inexpensive, but not this bag that I have on reserve. I've said it, guys. I've said, like, I would never spend over this amount on a bag again. But I did. I did.
yeah,
And stupidity, yes, a little bit, but also it's Jean's fault. I'm going to blame Jean all day, every day. Jean, you know what you did, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
that
But
gene.
God. So yeah, I did break my own. Like, I'm never gonna pay this much, but it never feels like you're paying that much when you have it on reserve because you like plop down a
It's
little bit,
true.
and then I
It's
even sent him
true.
a bag, which was the majority of it. Like, so I'm kind of trading bags, but then I had to pay boot money, which sucks. But
Well, they wouldn't take my Chanel wallet on Fashion File.
yeah,
I
they
submitted
suck.
for a quote.
They
They
suck.
wouldn't take it because they said that they're flooded. They're
Yeah,
flooded. Like Fashion File is not selling anything right now. So if
they're
they're
not, and
taking
they're not
stuff.
giving anything.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
and every
So,
month the number goes down.
yep. Yep. And that's why, like right now, you could get great deals because there's so many things that are on last call that,
Yeah, but if you're like me, you got to sell to buy.
right,
Like
right.
anymore, I
Me
got to
too.
sell my
Me
shit to
too.
buy more shit, but I
Me too.
can't sell it. I never get so Bill has always been like, "Oh god, don't sell that bag for that. You paid this, make money." And I'm like, "That those days
That
are
ain't gonna
over."
happen. Yep. Yep.
Those you're not even breaking even at this point. It's what can I afford to go ahead and let this
And lose.
go for? And
Yeah.
I have lost money on every single
Yeah.
bag this year except one. Uh that I have sold, and I've gotten rid of 30. I'm gonna say I'm up to 35 bags out.
That's
35 bags
amazing.
out. And Dawn, and I'm not. I have to be honest with you. I might let George go.
Oh, Winnie, Winnie.
She's heavy.
She is
She's
heavy.
very heavy, and I wasn't prepared for that. And then I didn't even know it, but they have a PM.
There is a PM. See, but you knew that this wasn't the PM.
I knew. Oh, you didn't do anything.
See,
I
see,
was
my
100 on it. Yeah.
the only reason why I let Georges go, well, of course, I wanted the garden party, and I knew that you
Yeah.
wanted this bag for forever.
I
But
did.
it's the exact same shape as the her bag. It's almost identical to the her bag, minus the hardware. The shape, the size, the everything. Oh, I love that bag. I miss you.
I know, like oh my God, she's
I
so beautiful.
miss
But
you. She's
guys,
gorgeous.
it's the hardware. It's not the bag itself. It's the friggin' this
The
thing
hardware
is
makes it heavy.
substantial.
It
Like
is.
this is substantial. And I said when I had that daggone, well, first of all, I've said I'll never have another Alma. And I stuck to that. But I had that multi with remember the studs all over.
Yes,
It was heavy as shit. And I said, like, I will never. But yeah, this is probably the heaviest bag because it's got hardware. This is heavy leather.
it is. It's
Um, and
beautifully
it's got
made.
studs, and this is substantial. And this part, it really is. It's a heavy bag, and then when you put your stuff, but it is so beautiful, and people always like stop and look at it and
Everybody does.
say like, "Oh my God,
Yep.
that bag is gorgeous."
Yep.
So I'm on the fence about it. And here's the thing: I will not sell it for what it's. I won't sell it for less than what it's worth. So I probably will end up keeping it. I mean, somebody would just have to swoop in and offer me, and I don't think that's going to happen. Not in this climate, but I do. I love it. I
I will
do
wait.
love it.
I
I
will
wanted
wait
this
and
bag
see.
since day one,
Yeah. Yeah. I know you did. And
and I do.
I mean, I loved her. I loved her. I still love her. I miss
Yeah,
you.
I know.
Hi, George. I miss you. My George.
Georgia. I
My
don't know. And then when I
George.
look at her, I think, how could you even think about it? Because she is that bitch. I mean, she's
She really is.
100% the
She's
pink. Like, God
she's got
Almighty, this bag.
I mean, she's got like everything going
This
for
is a
her.
Craig
And
bag. Like, I'm
it is.
like for real.
It
This
is.
is oh, I'm gonna carry everything that I own in this bag today. I could see Caleb wearing this bag. Like I can
Yeah.
see a lot of
I can see Jean
Jean
wearing
loves
that
it.
bag. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see guys who can, carry the girth and the weight of the bag.
It's not that bad. I mean, I have RA and I could wear it, but
You
if
could
you
wear,
use
yeah.
it for work, if you put a lot of stuff in it, it can get
Yeah.
very heavy. That's
You can
very,
fit your
very true.
iPad in here. I mean, your iPad goes in here
You
too.
want a balloon, they float. Okay, Pennywise.
Damn
Yes,
it.
you can
You'll
put it.
float too.
You'll float too.
Fragrance seller, sample seller. The bag is gorgeous. And I had that fleeting moment, but I do come in. I don't know if you guys do this, but I come in here a lot and I go, what the hell is she not flocking to?
Right.
Gravitating to. I haven't picked you up in a minute.
Uh huh.
So I do that and then I think, well, why am I not? What's the problem? But there are other bags that I need to sell first.
Right.
This is a like if I'm about to live in a box, maybe. But I
And
do
see,
I do love the PM one too.
I go in and I look at my bags sometimes and I think, well, gee, I don't have that many luxury bags. But then when I look and I think, well, the luxury bags that I have are really, really high end luxury bags. So I
Yeah.
really need to like kind of back up from that.
Yeah.
Like I can't go and buy an Hermes bag every week
Yeah.
or even a vintage Chanel. Like I got lucky on
Yeah.
one, but still like 700 and some dollars isn't like peanuts that you're just
No. You've
throwing out.
curated
So
a nice selection of bags, and I wish I had been more selective too, and I
I
wish I
wish
had
I
stuck
was
a
from the
little.
beginning.
Yeah, I wish I had stuck to my no buy, not no buy. I was never on a no buy. But I wish I had stuck a little tighter to my low
Lower
buy
buy,
than, I made it to April and then I was like, God dog it, let me have every bit. And
but totally understood. Totally
yeah, it
understood.
is. But listen, I have sold and bought and sold and bought, but April was the month for me. I still am showing bags and unboxing bags that I bought in April.
I believe
I
it.
want to tell you though, like this one, we're gonna put a pin in this because I don't know, holding her, I'm feeling like no, I can't get rid of her. I love her. I love her. Okay, never mind. But I want to tell you, is Caleb still here?
I think he was.
Caleb,
Thought.
Caleb and
Hey, Apple
Jackie.
Blonde. Hey, D. I'm sorry. We've been so involved in that. We've been so involved, with our topic tonight. Like we've been really good girls.
We
So we
stuck to
haven't.
it. We
Yeah.
stuck
So
to
we
our
we haven't had a
shiz.
chance to get into the chat so much, but that's okay.
That's what I'm saying. Did I just pull a cramp in my leg?
Here's Caleb.
Okay, Caleb. Hi. I love you. I love you, Jackie. I love you, Caleb. I love you, Craig. But I do not love you, Ralph. Ralph, Ricky, I don't love you. I do not love you.
Uh-oh.
I beautiful. Oh my
Oh, it's so
god.
cute. Oh my God.
But guys, okay, hold on. Wait, which way is it up? Up. Okay.
Uh-oh.
But look, hi, I'm not getting in. Oh, hold on. In 5 more minutes, I'll be in there and get that money I owe you for the
See,
check.
that'd
Hold
drive me
on.
crazy.
Hold on, guys.
Yeah.
Hold on. Ricky's coming. Here she comes. Here comes. She's slow, but she's okay.
Here she goes.
Now we're into our bag. Oh, hi. Hi
See,
there,
I think you
Ricky.
need to keep that open. I don't think that you're supposed to close that bag. I think that's one that you're supposed to just leave hanging open,
Hanging.
tucked in or, tucked like a drag
Help me
queen
out
tuck.
here, Caleb. I do keep my phone in my pocket. You're right. I don't
You
ever
have
put
to
my
be
phone in my bag.
patient. That
Okay, okay.
bag is
I mean, you
gorgeous.
have to be patient for beauty. Is that my friend used to always say? You
You
have to have
do.
pain for beauty. So I get it. Okay. And what I love about this bag, I have my charcoal packets in here because remember, she had been stored by the
Right.
lady. Oh,
Oh,
she's good
storage
now.
smells
There's nothing
sometimes are
going on in
awful.
here. I put silica gel and I put my leather wafers, but this green, oh my God,
Oh,
come
that's
on.
so
Are
gorgeous.
you freaking kidding me with this green, guys?
Uh,
But
you don't
yeah,
like
I need
it? You gotta
to.
love it. I mean, that green is gorgeous.
But yeah, she's a lot. She's like a fussy, like, carry me, bitch. It's gonna take you 10 minutes, but it's worth it. I'm Ricky.
But I think you gotta use Ricky like you do the Birkin. I'm Ricky.
Oh, so this lets me further know that I'm not a Birkin gal. Oh,
There you
she's
go.
not.
I'm not
Mm-mm.
either. I'm not either. It's too much work. I don't want to have to work.
I'm a Kelly
I don't.
gal anyway. Like I've always
Yeah,
said, I'm a Kelly gal.
I'm definitely more a Kelly
Yeah,
gal.
I'm a Kelly because she's easy in, easy out, like these little prongs, and she can go.
Yeah,
But this, I mean, ugh,
she's so cute though. God, she's so cute.
she's adorable. She's really adorable. But I mean, maybe I should carry her like I don't really need in my bag all the time. So yeah. But so remember I had this because I got her for such a good deal because the lady didn't she gave me this little handle. but she did not give me the, and I really want to crossbody
Oh,
them because it's a look. It's a look. It's a vibe. It's a hey, yeah, you saw it, right? Yeah.
it's adorable. It's
But
just adorable.
I did find this through, thank
Oh,
you, someone who told me, and I think there's enough closeness with this to crossbody it,
it's
and no
good.
one's going to second look me.
Yeah,
But I
yeah, I
also
think
have a
it's good.
Coach chain in silver that will carry it too.
The
So
rainbow strap. Do you have the rainbow strap?
yeah, I have it. Yeah, for
Use the
sure. I don't
rainbow
have the
strap. That'd look
pastel
great.
one, but yeah, I
Yeah,
do
that will
have,
work too. Either of them will work.
yeah, the pastel. Let me look. Okay. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. Come
I'm
on.
not I'm not mad. Okay.
That's cool.
This is, yeah. So I'm okay. I'm back in, guys. I'm back in on both the bags. I just needed reassurance and people to talk me through it.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's what we're here for, Winnie. That's our mission in life.
It
Helping
smell there's
you.
no smell now. I'm very excited.
That's awesome. That see, sometimes they just have to really get out in the air and, like
Yeah.
mingle a little bit with
I'm
real
back.
life outside of, their storage chamber. So that
I'm
works.
back. Jean. Look at it.
Oh, that is such a cute bag.
Baby, come to me. Let me put my arms
Arms
around
around
you.
you is
Ricky's
very
meant to
Avery.
be. And I'm oh so
So
glad I
glad I
found
found
you.
you,
Need
Winnie,
you every
every
day.
way.
Gotta put
Oh,
my arms. Okay, I already said that.
you know what we ought to get into, Winnie?
What?
Don't
I
you
know.
know my tears will
For
burn the
the
pillow?
pillow. Yes! Oh my God! Set this place on fire, cause I'm tired
Tired
of
of
your
your
lies.
lies. All
All
I
I
needed was a
wanted was a
simple
simple hello.
hello.
And I don't know the
I
rest.
can't remember the rest of it right now. I'm just
Dun,
like,
dun,
but
dun,
the
dun,
was so
dun,
noisy
dun,
and you
dun,
could
dun,
not
dun,
hear me
dun,
cry.
dun. And you
Oh, I
You
gave you
made me
my love in
so
vain.
confused, and I'm all
Oh,
cried
cry
out
out over
over
you.
you. Yes, Lisa Lisa, the cold
Oh, that was probably our worst duet ever. But
it
hey,
was, but we don't care.
but we don't care. We
We
let
don't
it
give
out.
no
It's
mother
all about
effers. Let the
emotion.
mother effer burn, burn, mother burn. We do not care. We
No.
love. Okay, Coach G says.
Did he say demonetized?
Jesus, that was awkward. Jolie is laughing. Jolie's laughing. She's like, "Oh my god,
That's right.
it is
It's
about
the
fun."
fun.
Jean, get into the fun of it. D. We cracked you. Slow single clap. Andrea's like this.
Sorry. Yes, yes, but Winnie got emotional over these bags, so like we had to do it. It had to come out.
I got all up in my feelings. I've had a rough couple weeks. I've had some issues going on, so I was like,
Yeah, yeah. It's not been a great couple weeks,
I know, and
truly.
like slow single clap. I love that, Andrea. I tried out for ages.
Demonetized, he says.
Ah!
Did Winnie tell you
Okay,
about the
Didi,
George?
what?
She
Coach,
did.
did
She
Winnie tell you about the George? Yes, I just did, but
Yes,
I'm
we
not.
worked through it. She's
We
not
worked
selling it
through it,
now.
Jean. I'm okay with the George.
Yeah, yeah. She had a moment.
Jean was
She's all
about to let
cried
me
out.
out of the bag.
Gene wants that bag.
He
He's
was
not
like,
fooling
he was like,
nobody.
did we tell you she offered me that bag for $5?
It's like, bitch, that bag is mine.
I know, right? Jane, do not hang me out like that. Oh, you just want
No.
her. Okay. Katie says fire. Who are I like put the fire emoji down if you remember that song.
I
Like
saw
let's put a finger down, girl. What if
I
you remember it?
I saw I can't remember who sings it now, but I saw it live.
It
Is
was
it
Lisa
Expose?
Lisa and Cult Jam,
No, it's
right?
Lisa Lisa. It's Lisa Lisa.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw her in 2015. It was a freestyle concert. It was Lisa Lisa. It was Shannon. It was Expose. It
Oh
was,
my.
oh, who else? Lisa
What?
Lisa was fabulous.
SWV? Sisters with Voices, maybe? Yeah, because they were known to get with
Yeah,
Expose and tour.
yeah.
Shannon, let the music play, and we
It
won't
won't
get
get
away.
away.
Just stop the groove and baby,
Oh,
we'll come back to something. Let it go. Okay, I don't
replay.
remember any of the words, but
It was great. And who was the
Shannon,
guy?
when you heard that dun 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 dun
Oh, who
dun
was
dun
the guy?
dun
It was
dun
another guy that
dun,
was in it, but
remember?
yeah,
Ah! See,
jam on it,
everybody still
jam
knows
on it,
that
jam,
song.
jam, jam on it,
Jam on it, jam on it. Dun
jam,
dun
jam,
dun
jam on
dun
it.
dun dun. Dun. And then isn't that part of dun 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 dun? Apache, jump
Apache,
on
jump
it,
on it,
jump on.
jump on it, jump. The Sugar Hill
Oh
Gang.
God. Yes, no parking on the dance floor. I mean,
No
we could
parking, baby.
just, it was just part of that. And remember,
It was.
one of my favorite songs was dun 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 dun
Dun, dun,
dun
dun,
dun
dun, dun. Dun, dun,
dun
dun,
dun
dun,
dun.
dun,
New
dun, dun, dun.
shoes.
Dun, 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 dun,
Remember
dun,
that?
dun. Yes.
I love that. What was the
Yes.
name? What was the
Oh,
name of that?
baby, I can't
I
wait.
can't wait. I mean,
Meeting
get
in the
into it.
ladies'
I need
room.
some
I
happy
got a meeting
dancing.
in the
New
ladies'
shoes.
room. I'll be back real soon. I got a
Oh,
meeting in the
in the
ladies' room.
ladies' room.
Oh,
We'll be back real soon. Yes.
and there goes my Stanley.
Okay. Vanity Six and all them.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm having
yeah.
flashbacks and
Yes.
hot flashes.
Girl, I'm all
Girl,
the way. That's when I had long hair and stuff, and I could just whip my hair around and be like, oh, yeah.
I had a curly perm and I
I
was
did too. Yeah,
skinny.
girl. And it was up to here.
Oh, my hair was all
Woo!
teased out. Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Back at the
yes. That was
club.
85 pounds ago. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
God, I was
Okay, yeah.
hot.
Dee Dee said the sad thing is I'm singing here at home all alone. Oh, come on.
Oh, oh, me too. Two of
Yeah.
Hearts, Stacy Q. Yes.
Climax. Oh, what was that big?
Yes.
Climax had one really good.
Yes.
What was it, guys?
What was it?
What was it?
I
I
know
can't
it.
remember. Please tell me. I'll. Oh shit!
Oh, I
Yes,
see.
Iron
I was
Maiden.
listening to
Don't
Iron
no, I
Maiden
can't.
and Judas Priest too.
I can't get
Believe
on
me.
the. I can't get on the. Okay, okay. Focus, focus,
The
focus. I'm on the jams tonight. Pump up the jams.
the
Pump up
only
the
the
jams.
only reason why I knew these songs was from going to the clubs because these were things
Yeah.
that I would not have put on the radio on my own. But
Oh
I
no,
was forced to listen to it when I went to a club. And I
no. Me
appreciate
and
them
my
now more in
girls, we jammed
hindsight.
on that. We had that on single and cassette, girl. We jammed on that all in the car, at the club, at our house. Like we
See, my
jammed
friends
out.
did. My friends did, but on
Mm.
my own, like I was listening to Springsteen and I was listening to Motley Crue and
Run to
Poison.
the
So
hills.
run for your life.
Yeah,
That
Iron
was an awesome
Maiden.
song. Maiden. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Climax wasn't. Was that meeting in the ladies' room? Was
Oh,
that
that was
Climax?
Climax. Why am I thinking it was somebody else?
I was too. I so was because there was a
Mm.
song. Oh shit! Hold on. I don't know.
Yes, Dylan. Absolutely. Yes, I do.
Oh God, I was totally not up on that. I was not, and that is such a rookie mistake for me.
East Coast, like my area, like Philly, Jersey, and New York. I mean, it was freestyle. That's what they
Yeah,
were all
it was on
into.
the I Miss You was the album, and Meeting in the Ladies Room, that wasn't.
Yeah,
I did not put that together.
I didn't
For
either.
some reason, Vanity and Apollonia and stuff like that and the Prince group came up for me,
Yeah.
not Climax.
Oh, my dad was in love with Vanity. Oh my God, he thought Vanity was like the most beautiful woman that ever was
She really
created.
was, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, the Men All Pause. They had that too. Remember the Men All Pause? Because I thought
Yes.
it said the Men on Pause, but it's the Men All Pause.
Yes.
I'm gonna get demonetized if I play it, but I there was oh my god, so funny that we sang All Cried Out and it came up in my suggested videos.
Oh no. Oh, so
You know
YouTube
they're always
listens. They
listening. They're
listen. They
listening.
know.
I did like Vanity Six, but yeah, that's been a minute. But let me see.
Jesse is a friend, and he's been a good friend of mine. But lately something's changed, and it's hard to decide. Jesse's got himself a girl, and I wanna make her mine. And she's watching him with those eyes.
Rick
And
Springfield.
Dee Dee said, if you start to sing Jesse's girl, I'm gonna jump up and dance.
No, okay, so I got hey Yota, hey girl.
Hey Yota.
Climax. Remember my favorite. Okay, so I did not even realize that they had that. I didn't real. I don't know. Okay, because I'm mixing them up with the group that Rick James had, and
Yes.
their song was "In My Room." Mary Jane
Oh
girls.
yeah, yeah,
Remember?
yeah.
I don't know why I had them singing "Meeting in the Late," but it was Climax for sure. Andrea, you were so
Yes.
smart. But their big song was the slow jam.
Yes. Uh, I miss you. Ain't nobody. 'Cause I miss
It kind of sounds like a
you.
Michael Jackson song almost.
It
I
does.
miss
Miss
you.
you. That's it.
Yes.
My
That was a
allergies
good slow
are
jam. That
really
was
bad.
one of those like, yes, let me get on that dance floor with somebody hot tonight.
Hmm.
Okay. Yes, yes. I froze. Oh no.
Huh?
I'm frozen.
No, you're not frozen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're not frozen.
Hmm.
I have post nasal drip
We
for
sang
my
too
allergies.
hard. Oh my
We
god.
sang too hard.
We
We
went
cried
out.
out, all cried out.
Mike Howard says my chihuahua can sing Kenny G perfectly. That's a feat.
That is a feat. That is a feat.
Oh God, Andrea, you guys don't tell anyone. As a kid, I choreographed and performed a gymnastics dance routine for PE, not real
Nasty girls, dance, dance,
kids.
dance.
My friend, I used when they got on stage. No, how it even
Oh,
got because you always had to try out for the little talent show thing.
uh huh.
Stage, they really ripped the needle off the record and told them no, we can't. And they had the whole
Yeah.
light it. They had the whole thing down, because they had watched Grease all summer, and they were ready for that talent show, honey. And their teacher said no, because
No
I mean
way.
it's a nasty stuff, but they didn't realize it. They were like, we didn't know the real words. We just thought it was a good song.
Oh
But yeah,
well. Oh
I
well.
get it. I am freezing. Ah, shit.
It's better
I'm
now.
sorry,
It's
guys. It's
okay
because I
now.
plugged in because my battery was dying. I'm so
My
sorry.
battery is dying too, and I think that I have like minutes left before it just totally
Well, I'm going to
goes.
go. I'll tell you what, we've had a fun show
Oh,
tonight.
it was a ball.
I was going to see if Saya wanted to hang out next week. If you guys are down and Saya's available, we
Yeah,
might pull Saya in for Tuesday night, and that might be some funness. Thanks, guys, for talking me off the ladder on my
for
bags because I
sure.
was really like,
What are friends for, Winnie? I mean, for real. Guys, I hope you all
I
had a
love these
good
people.
time because we we had fun.
I love you guys. Thank you so much to the mods. I appreciate each and every one of you. We had fun
Thank
with our
you.
scents tonight. We will get up to something this weekend. What do you got coming out, Dawn?
Well, I have a couple of things to unbox. I have a couple of surprises, fun surprises. So that'll be coming up. And
Okay.
I have some tag videos that are going to be coming up like between this week and next week. So some good stuff.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay.
We try to
Okay.
make it fun here. And
I have a
Winnie.
Louis Vuitton failed unboxing because I'm
Oh.
not down with the bag. And it's a vintage cherries piece.
Oh
I know,
no.
guys. Why? But anyway,
Oh.
that video will be up Saturday. Wednesday we'll do a weigh-in. Well, that's tomorrow. So
That's
tomorrow
tomorrow.
I'll try to get that weigh-in up. My grandkids and my son, they're all here, so I'm not sure how it's going to go down, but I'm going to hurry and do it. I'm going to get it done tomorrow. I'm going to weigh in the morning and
Sneak
tell you
in.
all about it.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so
Thank
much
you
for
all.
coming by. At some point, I'm going to go on with Missy. Caleb, thank you so much for coming in. Yota, thank you
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, Judas Priest. Freaking A, man.
Rock
Freaking A.
on.
We'll sing hard rock next time, like some metal.
Yeah,
We'll go metal
definitely.
next week.
We'll
Yes,
we'll
we
do
will.
metal.
We'll give you the Malloy. All right, bye
That's right.
guys. Thank you,
Bye.
Dawn.
Thank you.
Bye. Love you guys.
Love you all.
Bye.
Bye.